Welcome to the Crypto Angel channel. I'll be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time, a.m., not p.m., 11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow on Saturday. Let's dive in and give you guys kind of a weekly update on what Bitcoin has done. Right now, Bitcoin is coming in at $86,000 and change. You can see that on the daily time frame, we are not overbought yet, but we're getting dangerously close to being overbought and putting in a lower high. You can see that right now we're barely holding the 200-day moving average. You did wick below it twice. Can we stay above it? That's what we have to do. The fact that we're making a lower high on the RSI suggests that we won't. But the higher time frames above the daily, like the 2-day to the weekly still look good to me. So we're focusing on the daily and under. The 12-hour time frame. Let me go in and zoom in here. So the 12-hour time frame must put in some kind of higher low here when you get the move to the downside. That's one higher low right there. Now, I wouldn't even call that a higher low, though, because you weren't oversold on the RSI, but that was a low. So, I wouldn't say it's a higher low, though, because, again, the RSI was not oversold. But that was a bounce off that trend line, so can you get another bounce off this trend line? Right now, if Bitcoin loses 83,000, we'll say if Bitcoin loses 84,000, that is extremely bearish on the 12-hour time frame. If you lose it on any time frame, it's kind of bearish because you'd be losing the trend line. The 8-hour time frame doesn't look great on the RSI. The 6-hour looks okay. The 4-hour time frame is oversold. So, I mean, here's your bullish hope that you can make some kind of falling wedge here and get the bounce to the upside. Is that probable? It's possible that this right now, this falling wedge, would get you to that resistance at $91,700. I'm not currently in a trade on Bitcoin right now. I am trading a meme coin, but I'm not trading a Bitcoin right now. The 1-hour time frame is oversold. The 1-hour time frame suggests that you could possibly get this bounce to the upside. This is not the most beautiful falling wedge here, but it's still a viable falling wedge for a possible move to the upside. The 30-minute and the 15-minute don't look great either. And also, the other thing that worries me is you're below the 200 on the 15-minute. Usually when it happens, you go to the 30-minute. You lost on the 30-minute. Are you below it on the 1-hour? You are. When you lose the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour, I've said this before, then you go to the 2-hour. You've already lost it on the 2-hour. You've already lost it on the 3-hour. You're below it on the 4-hour. I believe you're below on the 6-hour. You're below on the 12-hour. I've looked at all this before, so I know. The daily, we're still above. So really, to me, at this point, the next 200-day moving average we would look to test would be 83,187. If Bitcoin cannot get back above, I would say 87.2. I'd be looking for a move down to 83, 84K on Bitcoin. If you lose it on the daily, I'd be looking for the 2-day. By the way, anytime Bitcoin or any asset loses the 200-day moving average and closes a daily candle below it, that's usually a bear market. But if you did lose it on the daily, I'd be looking for 73K. So to me, Bitcoin right now must get back above the 1-hour, 200-day moving average. If you can't do that, I would be bearish on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin can't break 87K, I would actually be looking for the daily 200-day moving average to be hit, which is down to 83.1. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I'll be live again tomorrow in just over 12 hours at 11 a.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. Have a great rest of your night. If you guys are new, I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the live stream 11 a.m. Central Time. Until then, cheers and have a great night.